So that was the bathroom. That's done. I'm going to close this. Although I have to be really honest with you guys, and I'm not going to face you when I tell you this because I feel like it should be embarrassing, but I like never close my bathroom door. I'm paranoid about mold, and also I live alone, and it's just like, what's the point? I know that might be gross. Sorry, TMI. All right, anyway, so moving on. This is my washing machine, which I threw some stuff in last night. And I've got some shelves here for my accoutrements. They have the little pod thingies here, which I like. And these ones smell amazing. I don't know what they really are. I don't know what the scent is. It's probably just like clean. This is Japanese Febreze. So I typically use this when I go to an izakaya or a bar or a restaurant that has a lot of smoking. Because when you get home, everything just smells like smoke. This is my 2-layer trash can. I've got my recycling in here. You see some cardboard and bottles. And then my regular burnables up here. I've got all of my dishes. I recently received a beautiful bento. Kath Kidston bento and thermos from my lovely friend Vivian. And this thermos and another thermos from John, all for Christmas. So I'm now the thermos queen. And then I got this really cute, I forget what they're called, tenguai or something, to wrap up my bento or my Tupperware with to take to work. Not a lot going on here right now. This is pretty typical. You don't really have counter space in Japan in your kitchen. You've got sink and stove. And the counter space is kind of up to you. So I usually put things here, and then if I'm cutting, this is about the right height for me. So I just take off my dish drying rack and put my cutting board on top and do my cutting. There were 2 fridges when I moved in, which I don't think was originally a thing. So this mini fridge I don't have turned on, and I keep some stuff in here, extra water bottles that I somehow have, and tea, lots of tea, and hot cocoa, and utensils that I don't use as often. Under here you have some space, interrupted by the drain, of course, but that's where I keep all of my cleaning supplies. And up here I've got my cups, and my pans, and my knives, and my doodads, and my thingamajigs, and my whatnots. A lot of advertising comes in the form of these magnets that people throw away, so I cut out the little guys and save them sometimes. And in here I just have my Tupperware, my wrapping things, foil, saran wrap, etc. Middle drawer is for food, so lots of spices and stuff and soup mixes in there. Bottom drawer is for stuff that's just too big to put anywhere else. Then this is what I think is probably like my hot water heater or something. And I use it as an enormous magnet board. So here you see our little Christmas message. Oh, we're so awful. And I hang my apron there as well. And a gym flyer that I will never make good on or make use of. Alright, so that was the kitchen. Pretty itsy bitsy, but not as small as some I've seen. I have a color box here, or not a color box, I guess you would call it plastic set of drawers. This is kind of Goop's corner, so he inhabits this little part, or I put stuff there that's kind of his. I have my postcard collection there, family photo, beautiful print from Ashley to remind me of home. And like I said, I just rearranged my room, so it's not as flowy as it maybe used to be. But I've got a clothes rack here because I just have a ton of clothes. This is my work clothes rack, so lots of suit jackets. It's my huge closet. Sliding doors. Oh, I mean, no. All right. yeah, you can see I take good care of my stuff. Okay, all right. So it is huge, which is really nice, but, and maybe it's not a bad thing, it is divided by this very sturdy built-in wood shelf, which for my purposes just isn't quite as convenient, but it does offer a little bit more storage space. So I've got my casual clothes rack there and my dresser basically there. This came with the apartment. And then just random boxes and my vacuum cleaner and my suitcases and stuff I don't use and my workout clothes, which I don't use, and my stretchy bar stretch thing and my inhaler for working out, which I don't use, and my Patreon rewards. Yeah, now that it's getting close for me to move, I'm feeling like I just look around and see all the stuff that I have to get rid of. So this is my little entertainment stand. I never ever watch my TV, so I put it in the closet and I utilize the space for things that I do like my little plants and my little Daruma doll from last New Year's, which I should have burned. You know, art by Patrick Fisher, the amazing Patrick Fisher. Stationery and books and things, electronics and paperwork, hanging wall things. I made stars to sleep under, and I moved my bed here. You're probably thinking like, what? How do you get out to the balcony? I don't. It's pretty dirty out there. It gets dusty really easily, and I only use it for hanging my laundry. So this is now my art corner. I've been working on some things. And yeah, I've hung a lot of stuff. Don't judge me. There were a ton of holes in these walls. So this apartment, I'll talk about it later. But kotatsu, oh yeah, this is a blanket. And like kind of, you know, the tabletop is on top of the blanket and you turn it on and it's a heater underneath. And it's addicting, and it makes you really lazy and watch a lot of Netflix. So, that's basically my bed/living room.